it's a really, I don't know how to even explain it, I suppose, but it's bizarrely normal, I suppose, to be in the position that I'm in right now, where I don't really understand anything that's going on, but I've long since stopped trying to understand. Um, I guess I'm trying to still perform experiments every now and again to see if there might be correlation or causation, but from my limited viewpoint, I realize how little I know, and as such, how little I will actually uh, be able to prove with what I think I know. It's really it's a lot of me trying to think that I'm smart and then realizing how not smart I am. It's like I'm only smart in comparison to those around me currently, but I feel like everyone feels that way to some extent. So maybe I'm just dumb, but regardless, I'm doing pretty much everything in my power currently, and then some. Like, I feel like I'm driving myself up the wall trying to be more than I am, and learning to accept the things that I've been knowing for a long time, which is that one, I am enough, and two, I don't need to be anything more than I am. It's a really hard thing to overcome, this drive, this feeling, this need to be more when I feel so very incomplete. But I suppose that that's part of the human condition, isn't it? Where if I didn't feel what I'm feeling, then I probably wouldn't have the drive. So it's learning how to exist in between and not do nothing, but also not do everything, and to figure out what is important. So setting out and picking a couple of things and deeming them as appropriate targets for how to spend time. Currently, I'm waiting to have a blood test so I may speak with a therapist, which would be lovely, hopefully. And it feels like a lot of nothing is happening while still a lot of things are happening in the background. Like, I don't know how much of it is placebo. Like, I feel like having a new cup of tea has made me a different person, but that seems ridiculous when I say it out loud, doesn't it? But it feels like most of the things that I think are ridiculous when I say them out loud, and yet I don't say them very often because I feel like I'm losing something when I do that. But what am I losing? We're always losing time, so the only thing that I could be losing if I'm writing things down or recording them is the old ways, I suppose. A frame of reference that is no longer accurate or useful. So it's a form of growing that is terrifying, especially to someone like me. And I guess really it is to most people, but I also don't know most people well enough to make that kind of judgment. I've just been trying to study them from afar. When I get too close to people, I end up, well, tending towards spinning out of control, which is why I'm seeking help in the first place. But I find it difficult to articulate these types of things to another person in person. When I am online, when I'm trying to talk to nobody, it's like my brain can put together an entirely different level of association. And so here I am, speaking into the void and hoping to find change, because I don't know how to speak properly to normal things and normal people.